Hello, yogis. Welcome to today's class. So I must share with you how interesting it is doing these online classes. We have takes. You know how movies have takes? We have takes for these classes, and I'm pretty sure the other teachers do too. We redo the beginning of these classes. I cannot tell you how many times, and we spit our words out and we try again and try again. So this is me trying again for you. So today's class is an intermediate flow, and we are going to start off. I'd like to start off with an essential oil today. My ritual for today, I've chosen lemongrass, just to bring some energy in, to elevate myself and get myself ready for today's class. So choose an oil if you do have one, or your own ritual. That could be just lighting a candle and setting your intention. So whatever you choose to do today, find what speaks to you. I'm going to use my lemongrass oil. I want to take a few deep breaths of the oil, just centering myself. Coating my aura. And maybe just rubbing some on the back of my neck, my heart space. Placing my hands at my heart. And calling in my higher self to be with me throughout the day as we move through life as it is. Inviting patience, inviting love, inviting creativity. And just offering gratitude at the same time for being in these times, for being able to witness and be a part of history. Taking a deep inhale breath and exhaling it out. Releasing your hands down. And we're going to start today in child's pose. So I'd like you to take your knees out nice and wide. Take your seat back towards your heels and reach your arms out in front of you. And bring your forehead down to the ground. So this is not a relaxing child's pose, but more of an active one. So really stretching through the arms, right up onto the fingertips, getting a nice stretch into the upper back, into the mid back, into the arms, stretching into the inner thighs, top of the feet, into the hips. So really just be aware of all the places in your body that are stretching out at the moment. And as you do that, invite deep breaths into the body and let it fill up every little corner, every little space that occupies your body. Last two. Last one. Good. And then relax your hands. You're going to walk your hands back towards you. Bring your knees together. And we're going to start with a little bit of alternate nostril breathing. So I'll face you so you can see what I'm doing. If you can, sit on your heels. If not, you can sit on a cushion or in a comfortable seated position. You're going to bring your dominant hand out in front of you. Tuck your fingers in towards your palm. And we're going to take some variations today. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale on one side for 3. We're going to hold the breath for 9. And then we're going to exhale on the opposite side for 6. So I'll guide you through it. So bringing your hand in front of your face, eyes are closed, shoulders soft, heart open. And let's take an inhale through both nostrils and exhale through both. And then blocking off your right nostril. Inhale on the left for 1, 2, 3. Block both nostrils. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exhale on the right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 3. Fill up your lungs. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exhale on the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Inhaling on the left for 3. Hold the breath. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale on the right for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale on the right for 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exhale on the left for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale on the left. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale on the right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 3. Hold for 9. Exhale on the left for 6. Inhale 3. Hold for 9. Exhale for 6. Inhale 3. Hold for 9. Exhale for 6. And release your hands to your lap. Just return to a normal breath flow in and out through your nose, just staying in this space a little longer. And then gently allow your eyes to open. Okay, so we're going to start on all fours, coming into your tabletop position. And you're going to turn your hands so that your fingers are facing your knees. We're going to do a little bit of cat and cow in this position, making sure that the elbows are straight. Take a nice deep inhale, let your belly drop, your heart lift. And exhale as you round into your back, pull your belly in towards your spine. Inhale, belly drops, stretch the front of your neck. And exhale as you round. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Last 2, inhaling, belly drops, heart draws forward. And exhale, round. Last 1. Inhale, tailbone lifts, heart lifts. And exhale, push the mat away from you. Go ahead and come back to a neutral spine. Turn your hands. And we're going to come into a child's pose with your knees parallel.
So just drawing your arms forward, forehead comes down to the ground. And we're going to caterpillar crawl onto your belly. So what you want to do here is you want to keep your chest and your chin really low as you come all the way onto your belly. And then find your Sphinx pose. So elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Lengthen through the spine, heart drawing forward. Tuck your tailbone. Toes pointing back. And just take one deep inhale here. And exhale. One more. Full breath in. And exhale. And then from here, you're going to press into your left hand and extend through the left arm. And you're going to thread your right arm underneath your left. And then left arm in front of your right. It's almost like a cross, or you're crossing your arms in front of your chest and underneath your chin. We're just stretching into the shoulders. One more breath. Good, and then slowly release. And let's take it to the other side. So pressing into your right hand, extend through the right arm, thread the left arm underneath the right. So you're coming to kind of rest on your outer arm, and the right arm reaches out in front of the left, crossing. Last full breath here. Good, and slowly release. Nice, coming back into your Sphinx. Press into your hands. Maybe take your elbows off just slightly, lifting your heart, rolling the shoulders back. And then exhale to roll all the way down. Place your hands directly underneath your shoulders. You're going to push yourself back up onto all fours. And we're going to just take your hips over to one side, extend your legs out, and come to roll all the way down onto your mat. Okay, so we're going to start with a little bit of ab work today. Star spiral pulse. So you're going to bring your knees and make sure that they are directly aligned above your hips. Your feet are lower than knee height, so drawing towards your heels, but make sure those knees don't come in towards your chest, because often when we do abs, especially in the gym, we used to kind of crunching like that, all right? So you want to keep those knees directly above the hips, that core is engaged at all times. You're going to interlace your hands behind your head. Let the elbows soften out to the sides. Press your lower back into the mat so that belly engages straight away. Inhale, head and shoulders lift. Hold the breath. Press your lower back into your mat. Lift your tailbone. And then exhale the elbows towards your left knee. At the same time, extend your right leg all the way up. And just pause here for a moment. So the toes draw down towards you. The heel draws up. Take another deep inhale into your lower back. And then exhale, you're going to pulse the right leg up 3 times. So it's an internal rotation. Inhale, come back to center, bring that right leg back in. Hold the breath, tuck your tailbone, exhale over to your right knee, extend the left leg, flex into the foot. Take a full breath into your lower back. And then exhale, pulse 3 times through that left leg. So that movement is coming from your hip and your lower abs. Inhale, back to center. Keep the head and shoulders off of the ground. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Exhale over to your left. Keep lifting your chin. Extend your right leg. Full breath in, shoulders lift off. Exhale, pulse. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, back to center, hold. Tailbone lifts as you press your lower back down. Exhale the elbows to your right. Extend the left leg. Flex. Full breath in. And exhale as you pulse. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, back to center. One more round. Hold the breath. Tuck your tailbone. Exhale towards your left knee. Extend the right leg up. Full breath in. And exhale as you pulse. Inhale, back to center. Last side, hold the breath. Tailbone lifts. Exhale to your right. Extend the left leg up. Full breath in. Exhale, pulse 3 times. Internal rotation. Inhale back. Exhale, release. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Nice. And then we're going to start to extend the legs all the way overhead and create some momentum as we roll the spine. And you're going to eventually roll into a forward fold at the top of your mat. And then keep your knees nice and soft as you slowly start to roll the spine up, one vertebra at a time. When you get to the top, roll the shoulders up, back, and down, opening up into your heart space. Inhale, arms reach all the way up, full breath in. Exhale, forward fold, touch the earth. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Right leg steps back into a lunge. Lift your heart and gaze. God, ground your right hand down. Easy twisting lunge, left arm reaches up high. And exhale, release your hands to the mat. Step it back into your plank. Full breath in. And exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Take a full breath in here. Full breath out. Right leg reaches up high, 3-legged dog. Knee to your chest, hover forward and plank. We're going to set up for warrior 1. Grounding your back foot down. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, palms touch. And exhale, hands down to the mat. Step it back, plank pose. Take your chaturanga all the way down. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Come up onto your toes, bend your knees, look up at your hands, hop it forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Big toes touch, heels slightly apart, bend your knees, take your seat back. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Take a full breath in. And exhale, bow down. Inhale, offer your heart forward. Left leg steps back into your lunge. Let's find your easy twisting lunge. Right arm reaches up high. Full breath in. And exhale, hands to the mat, step it back, plank pose. Try to use your abs to lift that right foot back to your left rather than dragging. Lower down, knees, chest and chin. Come into your baby cobra. Hover the hands this time. And exhale to push back. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, left leg reaches up. 3-legged dog. Knee to your chest, hover forward in plank. Let's step it forward, setting up warrior 1. Arms reach all the way up, palms touch above. Take your gaze up, full breath in. And exhale, hands down to the mat, step it back, plank pose. Take a nice deep inhale breath. And then as you exhale, chaturanga all the way down. Point your toes back, inhale, cobra. And exhale, down dog. So just take a moment in your down dog to stretch it out. Find your breath. Good, and then coming up onto your toes, bend your knees, look up at your hands, hop it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And exhale, find your chair pose, Utkatasana. Let's bring your hands to your heart space. Take a full breath in. And then exhale as you twist to the right. Stacking the elbows on top of each other. Thumbs to your heart space. Breathing deeply. Let the hips drop a little more. Take your weight back into your heels. One more breath. Good. Coming back to center. Full inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, plank pose. Take your full chaturanga if it's available to you. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Full inhale, full breath out. Come up onto your toes, bend your knees, look up at your hands, walk, step, float. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, take your seat back. Inhale, sweep the arms up, chair pose. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Let's take your twist to the other side. So take a full breath in. And then as you breathe out, take your twist, bringing the right elbow onto the left thigh. And I want you to really press down on that thigh with your elbow as you twist a little deeper. One more breath, deep inhale. And exhale. Come back to center, full breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Take your chaturanga. Remember to move your shoulders forward over your wrists. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Find your breath. As your body starts to warm up. Full inhale. Full exhale. Right leg reaches up high, three-legged dog. Draw your knee to your chest as you hover forward in plank. Take it back behind you, three-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow. Take it up nice and high, go for contact. Take it back behind you, three-legged dog. Right knee, left elbow. You're going to extend the right leg out on the mat or on the ground next to you and come into your fallen triangle, grounding into your back foot. Left arm reaches up high. Lift up out of that right shoulder. One more breath, deep inhale. And exhale, hands to the mat, take it back. Three-legged dog. Let's set up warrior one. Ground your back foot down. Inhale, the arms up high. Exhale, sweep your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Open up into the chest. Take a full breath in. And then exhale into your humble warrior. Keep grounding into both feet. Take your gaze to your back foot. Engage that back leg. Keep drawing that right hip into center. Extend through the arms. One more breath. Now take your gaze down to your right foot. Come up onto your left toes. And we're going to come into your warrior three. So you may need to shift yourself forward once or twice. And then slowly start to extend the left leg back. Holding here for 3, 2, last one. Good. Release your hands, bring them down to the ground. And you're going to step the left leg back into your pyramid pose, so about 2 feet behind your front foot, so that your back heel is flat on the ground. Make sure you're not standing on a tight rope with both feet. Hands are on either side of your front leg. This is where you can use your blocks if you need to bring the ground closer to you. You can place blocks underneath your hands, or books if you have. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Feel for scissoring your thighs in towards each other. So right hip reaching back, left hip reaching forward. Last 2 breaths. Nice. And then if you have blocks, you can take a block and place it on the outside of your right foot. You're going to place your left hand on your block. If you don't have a block, that's okay. And bring your right hand onto your hip. And start to twist your torso towards the right. Once you've got your balance, reach through the right arm. Revolve triangle. Holding it here for 3. Lengthen through the spine, 2. Last 1. And release. Good. Step it forward, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. From here, you can step back to plank and move through your vinyasa, or you can hop back to chaturanga and move through your flow. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, left leg reaches back behind you, 3-legged dog. Knee to your chest, hover forward, draw your shoulders forward over your wrists. Take it back, 3-legged dog. Left knee, left elbow. Take it back, fly. Left knee, right elbow, cross body movement. We're going to sit up for fallen triangle. So extend your leg out onto the ground, drop onto the inside of your back foot, and reach your right arm high. Holding here. One more breath, deep inhale, lift the hips, open the heart, and exhale, release your hands down, take it back, 3-legged dog. All right, let's step that left foot forward, coming into warrior 1. Ground your back foot down about 45 degrees. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And sweep your arms out to the sides, bring your hands behind you, interlace them the uncomfortable way, the non-habitual way. Open up into the heart center, full breath in. And then exhale, fold, coming into humble warrior. Keep grounding into your feet. Allow the head to hang, so no tension in the neck. Keep drawing that left hip back to center, so it's not popping out to the side. Deepen your breath. Last one. Now lift your head, take your gaze to your left foot. Swivel onto your right toes. You may need to take a step or two to shift your weight forward onto your left foot as we set up for warrior 3 on the other side. Holding here, find your drishti, your focus point for 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands down. Step that right foot back a foot or two behind your left, setting up for your pyramid pose on the other side. So hands onto your blocks or onto the ground. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, bow. Close your eyes, soften into them. Breathe into the sensations in your body. Breathe into the stretch. Feel your body opening up. And again, listen to your breath. Your breath always tells you how the body's doing. Last one, deep inhale and exhale. Okay, so if you have a block, grab your block, place it on the outside of your left foot. You're going to place your right hand onto the block, left hand onto your hip. And you're going to start to twist your torso towards the left. Finding your balance, left arm reaches up high. Holding it here, 3, 2, stack the shoulders, and 1, release. Good, remove your block, step it forward, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Either step back or jump back and move through your vinyasa. And we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Just find your breath here in your down dog. Take a nice full inhale through the nose, fill up your lungs. And then open your mouth and sigh it out. One more, inhale. And exhale. Right leg reaches back behind you, 3-legged dog. Let's step it forward to the front of your mat, coming into your high lunge. Inhale, the arms up high. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Full inhale as you find a long spine. And then exhale as you twist to the right. Bringing that left elbow onto the right side. Extend through your back leg. Stack your shoulders. Stack your elbows. And then from here, maybe bring your left hand down to the ground. Right arm reaches up high, still twisting deeply. Holding it here. And then press firmly into that right heel. We're going to come all the way up into a reverse warrior twist. And then cartwheel your hands down on the inside of your right foot. And we're going to set up for your lizard pose. So you can lower your back knee down if you need to. You're going to either stay up onto your hands, or you can use your blocks to bring your forearms down. Or, if you can, take your forearms all the way down to the ground. So if you're looking for a little more flexibility, keep that back knee down on the ground. If you're looking for strength, tuck your toes under, extend through the back leg. And we're holding it here. 10 deep Ujjayi breaths. Keep lengthening through the spine. Good. 5 more. Try not to let your head drop, but keep your gaze forward past your mat. Good. Last breath here. And slowly release the extended leg. If it is extended, come up onto your hands. We're going to bend into that back knee. Swing the right arm all the way up and back to grab a hold of your foot. And you're going to kick your foot into your hand as you open up into the chest. Hold it here. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Good. Hands down. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down to the ground. Point your toes back, bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, lift everything up. And exhale, release. Hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes under, full breath in. Exhale, push to plank. And then take it back, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Good. Step it forward, high lunge. Inhale, the arms up high. Palms touch, and then bring your hands to your heart. Full breath. As you exhale, take your twist to the opposite side, bringing the right elbow onto the left thigh. So onto your front bent knee. And you're twisting towards your bent knee. Good. Let's extend the arms from here. So right hand down to the ground. Left arm reaches up high. Keep extending through that back leg. We're going to ground into that right heel. Lift all the way up. Coming into your reverse warrior. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the ground on the inside of your left foot. And we'll sit up for your lizard pose on the other side. So whatever variation you took on the one side, you'll do the same on this side. Either keeping your knee down on the ground or extending through the back leg. And holding here. 10 deep breaths. Keep your spine nice and long. Head forward, gaze forward. Breathe into any sensations coming up. Notice how the breath is doing. If you need to back off, lower the back knee or come up onto your hands. Just honor your body and honor your body's edge. We always tend to push forward, push further than what we can do. So where can we start to honor ourselves? Maybe we need to push a little more. Maybe we become comfortable in our comfort zones and we tend to stay where we are comfortable. So if you are there, then maybe push a little more. Last 2 breaths. All right, slowly release the back knee if it is extended. Come up onto your hands if you're not there already. And we're going to bend into your back knee. Swing that left arm up and back, reaching for your back foot. Kick your foot into your hands. Open up into the chest. One more breath. Beautiful. And release. Hands come down to the mat. Step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, draw yourself forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga down to the mat. Good. Point your toes back this time, bend into your knees, reach your arms back, grab a hold
of your ankles. I like to flex into my feet so I've got a good grip. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, lift everything up. Hold it here. One more breath, deep inhale. And exhale, release. Hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes under. Full breath in. And exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Find your breath. Deep inhales through the nose. Full, complete exhales. Really slowing the breath down. Come up onto your toes, bend your knees, look up at your hands, hop it forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And exhale, hands down to your heart. Bring your hands down by your sides, grounding into your left foot. And you're going to bring your right knee in towards your chest. I'm going to set up for your tree pose. So decide whatever variation is going to work for you today. If balance is a struggle today, place that right foot onto your calf. Otherwise, draw that right foot up onto your inner thigh. And then connect your palms together at your heart center. Ground down through that left foot. So think of the three corners of that left foot. Big toe, baby toe, and the middle of your heel. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale. Let's take it over to the right, towards your bent knee. Inhale, come all the way up. Good. Exhale, hands to your heart. Draw that knee back into center. Keep a micro bend in your standing leg. And we're going to take the right leg back into a lunge. Placing your hands down on the ground. Easy twisting lunge. Left arm reaches up high. Full breath in. And exhale. Release your hands down to the mat. And we're going to swivel over to the right, coming into your wide-legged forward fold. So take your feet towards the back edge of your mat. So your heels are at the back edge of your mat. Your toes are pointing forward. And hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Try and draw your head all the way down towards the mat. So really hinging at the hips. Okay, so for those who can get their heads down, you're going to interlace your fingers, bringing your forearms down to the ground. And we're going to set up for a headstand straddle, a supported headstand straddle. So bringing the top of your head to the mat, starting to come up onto your toes, and maybe hovering your feet. If you can extend all the way up into your headstand. And then come down the same way, taking your legs out to the sides, bringing them all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pause here. Bring your hands to your hips. Engage your belly. Inhale, rise all the way up. Nice. Turn your left toes to face the front of the mat. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your left hand down to the ground or a block. Right arm reaches all the way overhead. One more breath. Deep inhale. And exhale. Release your right hand onto your hip. Take your gaze down to your left foot. You're going to bring your left hand out in front of your left foot. You might need to heel toe that back foot a little closer. And then shift your weight forward, coming into
your half moon balance. Right arm reaches up high, holding here. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly step it back, warrior 2. Good. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the ground, coming into your lunge. So swivel onto your back toes. And we're going to take a side plank from here. So really ground into that right hand. Swivel over to the left. And you can either take a supported side plank, keeping your left foot down on the ground. Left arm reaches up high. Or you can stack. If you feel like taking a variation, you can take your tree pose variation in your side plank. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Release, come into your plank pose. Take a full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Rise up onto your toes, bend your knees, look up, hop it forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. And then bring your hands to your heart. Hands down by your sides. Let's take your tree pose on the other side. So grounding into your right foot this time. Bring your left knee in towards your chest. You're going to connect that left foot to your right inner thigh or your calf, and then find your balance. Ground through that triangulation of energy in the right foot, big toe, baby toe, middle of the heel. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, take it over towards your bent knee. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Draw the left knee in towards your chest. Micro bend the right knee. And then slowly take it back into your lunge, bringing your hands down to the mat. Easy twisting lunge, left hand down, right arm reaches up high. One more breath, deep inhale. And exhale, release your hands down, swivel over to your wide-legged forward fold. You're going to turn your hands in the opposite direction and walk your hands through the legs, drawing your head down. Holding 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Walking your hands back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pause. Bring your hands to your hips, engage the belly. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn your right toes to face the front of the mat. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand down to the ground. Left arm reaches all the way overhead alongside your ear. Long line of energy from the fingertips to the back foot. Full breath in. And exhale. Release your left hand onto your left hip. Take your gaze down to your right foot. You're going to take your right hand out in front of your right foot. Shift your weight forward and then slowly come into your half moon balance. Keep flexing into that left foot, drawing the toes towards your shins. So don't let it just hang out. Keep it active. Left arm reaches up high. Hold 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take it back. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, come into your lunge. We're You're going to take your side lunge. So whatever variation you took on the one side, if you took a supported, you're grounding down into your left hand this time. This is your supported side plank. Or stack right leg on top of your left. Or take your tree pose variation, really lifting up into the hips. Holding 3, 2, and 1. Release. Hands down. Full breath in. And exhale, downward facing dog. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right leg reaches up high. Last flow. Exhale, step it forward, coming into a lunge. And we're going to take your lounge lizard here. So you're going to ground into your left hand, opposite hand to what foot is in front. And you're going to swivel over to the right, leaning into that left hand. You can place your right hand onto your hip and just let the hips drop down towards the mat. You can reach your right arm back behind you, holding here. 1, 2, and 3. Good. And then from here, what we're going to do is you're going to walk this right foot to center and then lower all the way down. Okay? And you want to bring that right foot in towards your thigh so that the toes are pointing towards the long edge of your mat as best as you can, right? You're going to bring your left forearm down to the ground. So only take this to where you can. This is called baby grasshopper. You're going to reach your right arm out in front and then swing it out in front of your right shin. See if you can grab a hold of your left foot. If you can't, take a strap. Grab a strap, place it around the foot, and you're going to grab a hold of your strap. So you're going to lean into the left forearm, press into that right foot, and lift yourself up, grabbing a hold of your strap or your foot, and keep your gaze forward. Holding here, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Well done. All right. Swivel back into your lunge. So right foot's at the front of the mat. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands at your heart. All right. So just place your hands onto your front thigh. We're going to step that left leg, almost a bit of a curtsy, so behind your right foot. Hands at your heart. And we're going to twist towards the right, connecting your right elbow to your right thigh and left to your right kind of knee, or just above the knee. And from here, we're going to come all the way down, bringing your hands down to the mat. Just shift yourself forward, coming into your arm balance. So you might need to play around with this. Try and connect, make a shelf with your arms. So the elbows are bent and my right thigh is leaning and resting on top of my triceps. And once you've got this, you can extend the legs, coming into your scissors. So play around with it. And then come all the way down when you're done. Good job. All right, so from here, bring your hands down, step it back into your downward facing dog. You can always pause this video to keep trying. One of the bonuses of not being in a live class, you don't have to rush through it, so take your time. Let's take a Vinyasa flow. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, left leg reaches up high, three-legged dog. Let's step it forward into your lunge. And we're going to take your lounge lizard on the other side. So grounding into your right hand. Swivel over to the left. So swiveling onto the knife edge of your back foot. Left arm reaches back. Holding here. 3, 2, and 1. And then from here, slowly lower the seat. So I'm going to show you this side so you can see what I'm doing. Same side. Bring that left foot to your thigh so that the toes are pointing forward. You're going to bring your right forearm down. If you're using a strap, you can place the strap around your right foot. Left arm reaches forward and in front of your shin. Grab a hold of your strap or your foot. And then you're going to lean forward, pressing into that left foot, lifting your hips up. Take your gaze forward. Baby grasshopper. Holding here. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Nice. Come back into your lunge. So left foot forward. Inhale, arms reach up high. And place your hands onto your front thigh. So we're going to take that side crow on the other side. So you're bringing right foot behind the left, bending into both knees. Bring your hands to your heart. I'll show you the side. All right. Taking your twist. Connect knees, thigh to elbows, and then bring your hands down to the ground. Walk your hands forward, shift your weight, and then start to find your balance. Then you can extend the legs. And then bring them back in. And come all the way back. Good job. Well done, guys. All right, so from here, let's cool down. Done a lot of hard work today. So for now, let's just stretch out those wrists. I want you to flip your palms. Place the top of the hands onto the mat. And then just start to lean back, taking your seat towards your heels. You can tuck your toes under. And just stretch into the front of the wrists. Then slowly coming back, release. Okay, so from here, I want you to bring your right knee behind your left. And then let the feet open out to the sides. And you're going to take your seat back between your feet. Coming into your Gomukhasana. Okay, so you can grab a hold of your feet, take a deep inhale breath. And then exhale, come into your forward fold. You can bring your arms out in front of you, just resting your forearms down onto the mat. If you can't reach your forearms, just hands is okay. So just find your edge. Work with your body. Allow it to guide you. And soften into your thoughts. Soften into your breath. Relax into the body. Relax into the mind. Let your heart soften towards your thighs. Last 2 breaths. All right, and then slowly rise up. You can extend your right leg, your bottom leg, all the way down. The top leg is still on top. Hands out in front of you, deep inhale. And then exhale, come into a forward fold. Walking your hands forward, you can grab a hold of your right foot if you can reach it, or just keep your hands down on the mat and fold. Holding here, 3, 2, last one. And rise all the way up. You're going to place your left foot on the outside of your right thigh. You can keep that right leg extended, or you can tuck it in, bringing your right foot towards your left hip. Left hand behind you, right arm reaches up high. And exhale to take your twist, bringing the elbow onto the outside of the thigh. If you're unable to do that, just grab a hold of your left leg with your arm and twist deeply towards the left. So inhaling to grow a little taller and exhale to twist a little deeper. Last one, full breath in and exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Okay, so I'm going to teach you the disco twist if you don't know how to do it. So staying as you are, you're going to bring your hands down to the ground. Come up onto your feet, but don't move your feet. All you want to do is swivel on your toes. You're going to walk your hands over to the right. And just keep walking. Just swivel onto your feet. So my feet are not moving from where they are. They're just swiveling. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going until you come back to the front. And this time your right leg is over your left. Okay, then grab a hold of your ankles. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bring your arms down in front of you. Allow your head to hang. Find a softness. Let go of any facial muscles that are hanging on. Release any tension in the jaw. And slowly walk your hands back. Okay, you're going to extend through the bottom leg. So bottom leg extends, hands out in front of you on either side of the leg, full breath in, and exhale to fold. Last 2 breaths. And good. Slowly walk your hands back. And place that right foot onto the outside of your left thigh. Stay like this, or tuck your left heel in towards your right hip. Right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm high. And exhale, either grabbing a hold of the leg to twist or placing the elbow onto the outside of the thigh and twist. Inhale, reach up through the crown of the head and exhale, twist. One more, full breath in and exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Nice. Release your feet, place them down onto the ground, shift your hips forward, reach the arms out in front of you, and then slowly, with control, start to lower down one vertebra at a time until you come all the way down onto your mat. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Maybe roll it out. And then extend your legs, setting yourself up for your final resting pose. Well deserved. So Taking your legs out nice and wide, arms out wide, palms facing up to receive. Come back to your intention. Place it into your heart. And settle into Shavasana with that intention. And just rest deeply for the next minute or two. Slowly start to journey back to your body, back to your mat. It's beginning to deepen into your breath. Gently bringing some movement to your fingers and your toes. And then reach your arms all the way overhead. Stretch through your legs and give yourself a nice big full body stretch. And then hugging your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And gently take yourself over to your left side, using your arm as a support for your head. Finding your fetal position. And just rest here for a moment. Allowing your practice to settle into your cells, to create some magic. Magic to your heart, to your body, to your soul, to your mind. And then when you're ready, gently bring yourself to seated, facing the front with your eyes closed. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Giving thanks to this beautiful body for getting you through your workout, for this breath that gives us life. Take a deep inhale and exhale, side out. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today.
Until we meet on the mat again, the love, light, and understanding in me bow in honors to the love, light, and willingness in you. Namaste.